We'll go from just a little after 7 for the sunrise to a little after 8. So hang in there. We've got changes on the way, but I want to make you feel good because this forecast is cool. I got to tell you, we are still just 23 days away from the home opener, the Indians, 81 days away from the Indy 500, and the 4th of July, Independence Day, in 118 days. Now, here's the reality of today. As I show you this, this is a look at our radar composite. I want you to know that very little of this is actually hitting the ground. We have a phenomenon called Virga, where we're seeing actually moisture in the atmosphere, but it's not hitting the ground. As it does, heads down the ground, it evaporates. But that still shows you there's moisture off to our west. We really don't need any more because we still have these flood warnings on the Wabash, the East Fork of the White, the Eel, the Big Blue, and a lot of streams, creeks, and tributaries are still high. So any rain we get today is going to be more like sprinkles. We're at 35 right now. Can you believe that? 35 degrees also in Shelbyville. At Muncie's Delaware County Airport, it's 31. So we're running now about 7 degrees cooler than yesterday at this time. It is 13 degrees cooler in Muncie. So we are now entering a definite change in our weather pattern. So long 60s and 70s, 34 by 6 a.m., 42 by noon, and eventually we're going to get up to 47. That ain't bad, folks, because that's pretty close to the average high for this time of year. Now, let's talk rain. Of course, we're not going to get much today. Tomorrow, though, we've got a line of rain that will move in. I'll show you in just a moment how that's going to move in. We're looking anywhere between 1/3 of an inch and maybe 6/10 of an inch. So just over 1/2 an inch out of this tomorrow with snow to the north. So here's how this breaks down this morning. Again, that rain in southern Indiana. Some of you aren't going to see anything today out of this. As we go into 8 a.m. tomorrow, we're basically fine. And then here comes this rain. We've brought this up earlier at about 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And while we get rain from like 5 to midnight here in Indy, from Kokomo, Peru on north, it's going to be a wintry mix and maybe some just pure snow along the Indiana Toll Road, then into Michigan and into the Chicago area. But that's what we're looking at. Friday, we can see a little bit of stuff in the morning, too. 47 degrees today. 50 with that rain late and snow north. Only 40 degrees Friday as we start out the day, a little damp. And then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, every one of those days, Lindsay, below average for this time of year.